Everyone, speeches. Hey, you, come on, speeches. Right, thanks very much. Thank you all for coming. Um, so, uh, over the last few months, sort of weeks and months, this website has been the only way for us to still interact with anyone outside of our house. This is our new community. This is the equivalent of like that overheard conversation, the pub. It's the reviews you're listening to when you're leaving the cinema. It's just peering over someone's shoulder at their phone. But unlike real life, Twitter has this flattening effect, because everyone's basically the same. Everyone that you follow, has got the same pattern. They're all basically angry at the same stuff at the same time as each other. We've all noticed that folk are using strange times, a bit too much. And so, rereading Scabby Queen over the last couple of days, I've been reminded about just how complex and how unique other people can be. I've been reminded of the absolute joy and the sort of teeth-grinding frustration that other folk bring into your life. For my money, Cleo Campbell is the most frustrating woman ever put to paper. But she's also probably, one of my favourite characters ever. And so when I first read Scabby Queen, I was absolutely taken aback by this complex character portrait that Kirstin had written. One chapter I'd be pulled along by Cleo's charisma, by her humour, by her absolute generosity of spirit. And then, next chapter, I'm ready to throw it across the room. I'm convinced she's finally done it. She's proved that she is an arsehole. I cried for the things that she suffered through, and I cried for the things that she put other people through. This complexity, this humanity, is the thing that I miss about pre-lockdown life. I'm tired of the flatness of Twitter, of those arguments you stifle with your partner because Christ knows it could be 6 months. Don't pick at the scab. I wish I could tell you, Scabby Queen, it's going to transport you out of lockdown to a different place, to a different time. God, it's like a holiday, but honestly, I don't think books are that powerful. If there's a yoga retreat in Greece booked for yourself, it's probably not happening until 2021. But I can promise you that it will remind you of everything that's rich and chaotic and fucking essential in the people that we choose to spend our lives around. So, it's been delayed, but if you were to read this book today, it would feel like your first hug in 8 weeks. But that hug would be followed up with a clean slap to the chops. This is the chaos that I miss. The humanity that I miss. And so, while I want to celebrate the brilliance of chaos, I just wish that publishing and life were simpler. Because today should have been us up in a Waterston, Sauchiehall Street in Glasgow. Drinking booze on company account. And just surrounded by wonderful, infuriating people. It should have been a celebration of, for me, the best novel I've read in years, and undeniably one of the country's best novelists. But for tonight, the flat world of Twitter will have to do. So I ask you all to raise your homemade Scabby Queen cocktail, and for me that is about 1.5 bottles of white wine. And I want you to join me in this toast to Chaos, to Kirstin, and to Scabby Queen. Cheers.